Hello everyone, welcome back to the series of Complete Python specifically designed for great data science and artificial intelligence. In this session, we will compare our 4 most important inbuilt data structure in Python: list, set, tuple and dictionary. We will see what are the differences between them. Fine, okay, let me show you one matrix in which we will try to compare all of these 4 inbuilt data structure based upon some features like are they mutable, are they ordered, do they allow nesting, do they allow duplicate elements. So based upon these 4 features, we will compare these inbuilt data structures. Starting with the mutability. What you mean by mutable? Mutable means if you can modify, delete and insert the element inside the data structure, that data structure is mutable. If you do not allow these things, that data structure is immutable. That's it. So let's see if list is mutable or not. Yes, list is mutable, means you can modify, you can delete, you can insert the element inside the list. Another one, tuple. Tuple is immutable, so you are not allowed to modify, insert and delete element inside the tuple directly. Actually, indirectly we can do, but we are talking about directly. Next one is the set. Set itself is mutable. Okay, what do you mean by this? Set allow insertion and deletion, but one point here you need to note down is that elements of the sets are immutable. Elements are immutable means you cannot modify the elements, you cannot change the elements. Okay, simply what you mean by this statement is that set allow insertion and deletion, but modification is not allowed. Okay, modification of elements is not allowed, so simply they give us 2 statements for that. Fine, okay. Next one is dictionary. Dictionary is mutable or not? Yes, dictionary is mutable, so we can insert, delete and modify the element inside the dictionary. But here also one point is there, you need to note down. The elements in dictionary are known as items. Okay, so these items are made up of 2 sub elements. One is key, one is value. Please note down, keys are immutable. Keys are immutable. You cannot modify the keys, okay, but you can modify the values. So items of dictionary, in item of dictionary you cannot modify the key, you can modify the values. Okay, so this is the exception you need to note down. Otherwise, if somebody is asking you dictionary is mutable or not, yes, dictionary is mutable, you will simply say, okay, but when you will make modification, you cannot modify keys actually. Okay, and there is a reason why you cannot modify key, you are not allowed to modify key, is that dictionary at the back end is implemented using the hash table. Okay, and if you are allowing the key to be modified, then we cannot apply the hashing. How we will search the element if we will change the key itself, based upon which we are storing the element into our hash table. So that's why dictionary is not allowing us to modify the keys over here. Okay, and the same reason apply over here also in the case of set. Set do not allow modification of the elements. The reason is same, because set are also implemented at the back end using the hash table, and you cannot implement the hash table concept with the changeable items. Okay, if you cannot implement that, otherwise how you will search the element in constant time? If you are changing it, then we need to apply linear search, and then we cannot find the element in constant time. So simply due to hashing, which is working behind both of these data structure, set and dictionary, they do not allow us to modify the elements, or here in dictionary case they do not allow us to modify the keys, although dictionary allow us to modify the values. Fine, okay, so this is about mutability, which data structure allow mutable and which is immutable. Next feature is the ordered. So let's see which data structure allow ordered element. What do you mean by ordered? Ordered means simply in which sequence you inserted the element. Can you get the element in the same sequence? Okay, or otherwise you can say one more line, can you find the element inside the data structure by the index. Here also some exceptions are here. I will keep telling you based upon the data structure. But okay, simple the idea about the ordered feature means that the sequence in which you are storing the elements, the same sequence you can retrieve that. If you are storing the element at the last, you can retrieve it from the last itself. That's it. So lists are ordered. You can even access the element by index also. If you are storing the element at 5th index, you can retrieve it after some time from the 5th index itself. Okay, so order is maintained. Tuple are also ordered. What do you mean? What about the set? Set are unordered. It's just like a math set. So they do not store the element in ordered form. You cannot find the element by its index also in the set. Dictionary, okay, after the version Python version 3.7, they make the dictionary ordered. They make the dictionary ordered after version 3.7. Before 3.7, the dictionary were unordered. Okay, so fine. Okay, next feature is the nesting feature. Means can we store list inside list, or tuple inside tuple, or set inside set? So list, yes, in case of list that is allowed. List, we can store list inside the list, that is allowed. What about the tuple? Let me check out. Yes, tuple also allowed to store tuple inside the tuple. Actually, I can store list also inside the tuple. I can store set also inside the tuple. I can store dictionary also inside the tuple. Same way I can do with the list also. In list also, I can store list inside list. I can store tuple inside list. I can store set inside list. I can store dictionary also inside list. Okay, so they allow every other data structure to be stored inside it. What about set? Set do not allow the nesting. Okay, that do not allow to store set inside the set. Okay, and the reason here is that why set is not allowing to store set inside set, because actually set do not allow mutable item to get stored. Okay, set do not allow mutable item to get stored inside it, and set is itself is mutable. Okay, so set do not allow to store mutable items inside it. Okay, and the reason is same again why that is not allowing mutable items to store in it, because set are implemented using hashing, and you cannot allow the changeable items to perform the hashing. Okay, hashing cannot be performed on changeable items. Okay, so that's why the items inside the set, elements inside the set should be immutable. Okay, so that's why set inside set is not allowed. Even list is also not allowed inside the set, because list is also mutable. Dictionary is also not allowed inside the set, because dictionary is also mutable. You can store tuple. You can store tuple inside the set. Tuple are immutable. Okay, here also you can notice they have written over here elements in the set are immutable. Okay, so tuple are immutable, that is allowed. List and dictionary are also not allowed. Set inside the set is also not allowed, because set are also mutable. Fine. Okay, what about dictionary? Do dictionary allow the nesting? Yes, that allowed nesting, but note down, you can store dictionary inside dictionary, but in value, in the form of value, not in the form of key. Okay, note down please. We cannot store dictionary inside dictionary as a key. Okay, again, because key are immutable. Again, because key are used inside the hashing. Inside the hashing key are used. So that's why key must be immutable, and dictionary itself are mutable. Okay, and we cannot use dictionary as a key. Yes, we can store dictionary inside dictionary, but as a value. Okay, because value are mutable, value can be modified, and so they allow the dictionary as a value. Even they allow list also as a value. Okay, you can store tuple as a key. Okay, you can store tuple as a key inside the dictionary. Fine. What about set? Set are also mutable, so they can be stored as a value, not as a key. Fine. Okay, So now let's talk about the last feature. Which data structure allow duplicate elements or not? Starting with the list. List allow duplicate elements. Same element can be repeated 2 times, 3 times. List allowing that. Tuple also allowing duplicate elements, no problem. Set do not allow. Again, set are just like math set. Math set also don't allow duplicate. Here Python set also do not allow duplicate elements. What about the dictionary? In dictionary, okay, there is a one point you need to note down. Keys of the item must be unique. Keys duplicates are not allowed. Key duplicacy is not allowed, but value can be duplicates. So every item is having 2 sub elements, key and values. Keys must be unique, but value can be duplicate. Value can be repeated. Same value can be stored many times in different items. Fine, okay. So let's move on. Oh, that's it about this session. We completed one more session. Stay tuned. We will meet back in the next class.